Hi guys, it's Jessy here and welcome today to a new pick a card reading. Now guys, in this pick a card reading, we're going to look at your life within 3 months. So we're going to see where you're going to stand within 3 months and what changes are happening in your love life, career, and finances. So guys, as you can see, I have prepared 4 card decks that are representing the 4 groups of today. So we're starting here with group number 1. You're represented by the Tea Leaf Oracle card deck with this beautiful copper ball on top. Group number 2, you have the Moon Energy Oracle card deck with this beautiful clear crystal tower on top. Group number 4, you're represented by the Goddess Power Oracle card deck with this beautiful angel quartz on top. And group number 4, you have the Green Witch Oracle card deck for you with this beautiful moon crystal ball on top. So beautiful, so take a moment right now to dive into your own energy, focus upon the upcoming next 3 months for you and what type of prediction you would like for your love life, career, and finances. And then guys, pick one of these 4 card decks that you see in front of you that resonates with you the most and go down below in the comment box, in the description box. There I'll leave the timestamp that will bring you directly to your reading. Now guys, keep in mind that all of the readings that I do on my channel are general readings that only take what resonates with you, and always keep following your heart, your intuition in everything that you do. So guys, I'm going to start off now with group number 1, which is represented by the Tea Leaf Oracle card deck and this beautiful copper ball, and all the other groups I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Hi there, group number 1, so you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful Tea Leaf Oracle card deck and this beautiful copper ball on top. So let's hop into your reading to see what is happening for you, where you'll be standing within 3 months for your love, career, and finances. So really curious. Ooh, so first up I have here love, deep attraction, and caring. So I'm seeing here within the upcoming 3 months, there's going to be something blossoming within your love life. You're going to feel a deep affection for someone who has entered your life or who's already within your life, and that might mean that your bond with a certain person will deepen within the upcoming months. I feel like there will be a blossoming of some type of relationship, and this doesn't have to be absolutely romantic. It could also be that there is a deepening in some type of friendship or a work relationship, but there's definitely something that's making you feel happy and just content within the love area in the upcoming 3 months. So I'm feeling here that there is going to be a little bit of a blossoming. You'll be happy about that in 3 months. Then here we have a funnel. So I can see also within the 3 months, you're going to have some period of frustrations about the lessons that you are learning. So guys, life is never easy. It's never, bored. It never gets boring. There's always something happening. There's always something that we need to learn. And I'm seeing here that there's going to be some ups and downs in the upcoming 3 months, of which you might feel like it's not working, or you might feel like you are trying your utmost best, but still it's just not turning out the way you want it to, or you're feeling like something is working against you, or it might feel as if it just might not be like the right time. So I'm feeling here that you're going to get a little bit frustrated about the things that are happening in your life, and I'm feeling it's more related to your career or study than anything else. So guys, if you have maybe been trying to pick up a study or do something and it just doesn't seem like it's working out the way you want it to, make sure that you stay calm and try to stay focused and keep discipline in the upcoming month. So next up here we have a pleasure with a close friend. So it could definitely be that this means that it's the person who you're going to have a deep affection with, or who you're going to have some fun with. But it could also see there are good times here coming up within the love area, but also in the area of friendship. So overall, you guys are going to have a good time within the upcoming 3 months and just feel like you're finally getting maybe a little bit of relief. So even though you're experiencing a lot of frustration, if you have a place to just, let it all out and just share what is going on within your life, it can definitely help you throughout this couple of months. Next up, we have here, pay attention to your work. So yeah, it's not all about fun for you, group number one. There's definitely going to be a time where you're going to need to pay attention to your work. It might be that you're losing focus on your work because you're focusing maybe too much on having a good, good solid fun with your friends, or even maybe within this new blossoming relationship that's coming up. And especially when you're feeling infatuated with someone, or you kind of like feel so much butterflies that it's really hard for you to focus on work. So yeah, don't mix kind of like pleasure with work. Stay focused, even though you can have like a really good time. Do not make your work suffer. So I'm seeing here that within the upcoming months, you'll kind of have like a struggling with your work ethic. So discipline is here the key, group number one. Next up here, we have a broken wishbone. So there's going to be also a disappointment within these upcoming 3 months, whether it is in your relationships or whether that is in your work area. But I'm definitely seeing here that some wish of you will not be granted. And as we were talking about, this could be the type of frustration that you might be dealing with in the upcoming months, because when things don't work out the way you wanted to, it's pretty easy to get really frustrated with yourself. But remember to be kind to yourself. Remember that we don't control everything, and sometimes things happen because there is something better waiting for us. When one door closes, there is always another one opening up, even if we can see it, right? So keep that in mind, group number one. Next up, I have here the journal it out, write down your feelings. So I'm definitely seeing here that you'll be going through a lot of emotions through these upcoming months. So it might feel like a little bit of a turbulent time for you, trying to balance work and pleasure and just like all the emotions. I can feel like that it might feel like overwhelming for you overall in these 3 months. And I'm seeing here that you're going to figure out a way to deal with all of those emotions. If that might be through writing or just taking some walks within the nature, relaxing, just writing things off. Whatever works for you, group number one, I'm seeing here that you're going to find a way to finally pay attention, to find like a little bit of a work-life balance. Like, it's good to have your personal life and work life in balance here, because I can see here, group number one, that you have been struggling with that. So I'm also seeing here that you're going to work really hard to keep your thoughts positive, especially when some of your wishes might not be granted. I'm seeing here that you're working throughout these 3 months really hard to stay positive and have a positive attitude about the things that are happening. And I'm seeing here that is keeping you going, right? That positive mindset is keeping you going, is keeping you smiling and enjoying the little things that are happening, and also realizing that not everything needs to work out the way we plan it to, and that little surprises might come on the way. I'm seeing like you are a very hopeful person and you're someone who's very positive, and that will definitely help you throughout these upcoming months. Next up, we have here, get back to nature and reconnect with your hippie roots. So as I said here, within these 3 months, you are definitely going to find the balance between your emotional and your career. Those are the things that I'm seeing here that are a little disbalanced, but you're going to work really hard by just writing down your feelings, but also going outside, stepping into the sun, just relaxing, having a good time, also bringing your friends in, and maybe even reconnecting with some family and friends. So yeah, I'm seeing here you definitely enjoying this spring season. It could be that some of you guys are planning to take a trip within this upcoming 3 months, just to, get out of your routine and to get that focus back. Sometimes we need to de-stress a little bit before we can get our focus back. Next up here, I'm seeing that you're going to have a little bit of an epiphany, a moment, a new beginning within the area of your finances. So this could be that you might see a way on how you're going to balance your love and your career. It could also be that you finally see an opening on how to proceed with your endeavors and how to put your skills to good use to get more focused upon your work, so you get more work done. I'm seeing also here that a lot of you guys are going to be more efficiently within your work time. So time management is going to be something that you guys are doing kind of like a big step in. You guys are growing a lot within that area. You guys are realizing what is truly important for you guys, and so you're trying to create a more efficient way of working, a more efficient way of using your skills and resources. Next up here we have the Six of Wands, and within the Six of Wands I can see here that all of those hard work, group number one, will be paying off in these upcoming 3 months, because you're definitely going to experience not only, but I'm seeing multiple periods of success, and I'm getting like that might be the reason why you guys can deal with some wishes not coming true, because you guys can overall keep a positive mindset, because there is a lot of things that are still working out in your life, and a lot of things that you're experiencing successes and your victory upon. So I'm definitely seeing you guys getting a lot of energy from seeing the fruits of your labor, from seeing that when you're putting your energy to good use, that you are getting something in return, that people are recognizing you and just value your work and your time. Next up here we have the Page of Swords. So I'm also seeing that, group number one, you're going to have like a busy 3 months right here, because I can see that you're also going to study, you're going to dive into the books, you're going to perfect your skills, because you want to get work more efficiently done. You want to use resources that benefits you more than anything, especially when you're trying to combine maybe your love life or new energies, or maybe just even friends and family, trying to incorporate that in your daily life instead of only trying to work, finding that balance. I'm seeing that you're trying to really perfect your skills so you can mean more to yourself and also to your company. If you guys are entrepreneurs, I'm seeing here that you guys are definitely taking a huge step forward, and that there are going to be some huge big investments coming up within the upcoming 3 months. Also here within the Ace of Cups, you already saw that we're talking about someone maybe entering your life, or just feeling absolutely fulfilled, feeling happy, a new opportunity that is making you abundantly happy, like emotionally happy. Maybe someone coming in, or you're just having like a good time and just feeling fulfilled from within, which is actually pretty beautiful to have. And we also already had the Ace of Pentacles, so it shows me that these upcoming 3 months is really a juggle between work and maybe your love life or personal life, whatever that means to you guys. So take that as it resonates. But overall, I'm seeing here you guys finding that perfect balance and just experiment a little bit with what works with you guys and what doesn't, and what makes you happy and what doesn't. So yeah, definitely getting that sense of feeling with you guys within the upcoming months. So good things happening. So let's move a little bit further down your reading to see what else we're having. So we're having that you're going to reach a certain milestone within the upcoming 3 months. I feel like at the end you'll finally get like that feeling like of absolutely victory, of succeeding, of accomplishing something, group number one, and that is going to be definitely a huge milestone for you, and also is going to give you like that push in the back, like you can do this, to keep that energy going for the upcoming months after those 3 months. But yeah, overall very happy and joyous energy for you. And so if there's something popping up in your mind right now that you've been wanting so bad, you're going to reach that milestone, you're going to accomplish that. Also, as we had here, we have the new beginnings. So I'm definitely experiencing, because you guys are just experimenting with time management in your work life, but also how you're going to use your resources, and also how you're going to put attention towards the things that you love. Finding that perfect balance within is going to give you a new beginning. So I feel like within 3 months you're going to stand and look at your life and feeling like a true trooper, like you've really accomplished something, like it's finally getting into a normal flow, like you can finally breathe because you are going to have that balance that you always wanted for and that you are working at this moment really hard to get. So yeah, group number one, there's a huge focus here on getting balance back in your life. Also, we have here the present power. So I'm seeing here within the upcoming 3 months, you are going to stand more within your power. You're going to learn maybe to say no, to build up healthy boundaries, to achieve what you want within that time management. So I'm getting here that not all of the people will like that, of course, because hearing no is never fun. But then again, I'm seeing that you're going to deal pretty good with everyone, and also I'm seeing here a little bit of removal of people who are just bringing toxic energy within your life, group number one. Next up, we have here this true love, and I was kind of like waiting for this to pop up this true love, because I can definitely feel within these upcoming 3 months there is going to be someone who is going to ask that attention from you. I feel like you guys are going to be infatuated with someone, or you're already in a relationship that you feel absolutely happy about, or that is going to happen for a lot of you guys within this group. And that is going to be the huge reason of where first off, you're going to feel a little bit this balance in the beginning, because it's like, oh my god, I want to like, you know, give it my all and just like spend my energy and time within that. But at the same time, there are still a lot of things going on in your life that still are going to need your attention. So definitely in the upcoming 3 months, you're going to need to figure out a way on how to, you know, be a more efficient entrepreneur or co-worker, or, you know, someone who gets their things done but still have time to like go on a date and have some fun times with your partner or this upcoming new person if you are still single, group number one. So last up here, we're going to just get a few more cards. We have here the Six of Swords. So I can also see here that, as I said, you're going to leave certain things behind, whether those are toxic people or just, you know, moving from one way to another. And as we were also talking about, I'm seeing here that a lot of you guys might be taking a vacation the upcoming months just to get your head like clear and just realize that sometimes we need to get away from a certain situation so we can just regenerate and find that energy again to go like full 100% after that. Next up, we have here the Sun. So I'm seeing here that there's going to be a huge shift within your energy, because you already have that you're very positive and going to stay positive the upcoming 3 months, because there's a lot of good things happening within your life. But also I'm seeing here just a huge major shift, because this is a major arcana here that we're talking about. So we can also see here two beautiful kids dancing in the rain, dancing in the sun. So definitely there's someone who's stirring up those childlike happiness emotions just from being overly content within the upcoming months, whether it is this person coming up, group number one. But I feel like it's the whole thing like coming together, like and your work life and your private life. I feel like for so many of you, this is something that you guys have been waiting for. So also feeling very content. Next up here, we have the Death card. So with the Death card, I'm seeing here a huge transformation also with the upcoming months. This could be any transformation. This could be like an inner transformation. This could be literally, you know, something happening on the outside, but it stands for, again, this new beginning. So it's really funny that is like on the card of this new beginning right here, because transformation also talks about this new beginning. So I'm definitely seeing here from 3 months from now, you'll just have like this fresh new start where you completely feel as if your life has like turned 180 degrees. So whatever maybe you're struggling with, I can see here that it's going to turn like the whole other way, and that you guys are going to experience profound happiness with someone, and also profound happiness just like in your life. Okay, so next up, I just want to roll the dice for you guys to see which energies are going to be important within the upcoming 3 months. So we have here Aquarius, and we have Scorpio, we have Virgo, and we have Aries. we have Libra, we have Scorpio and Sag again. So, group number 1, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, group number 2 is here because you're drawn to this beautiful moon energy oracle card deck and this beautiful clear crystal tower. So let's hop into your reading to see where you're standing 3 months from now, what kind of changes are happening within your love life, your career, and finances within these upcoming 3 months. So first up here, we have the Sun card here, and I can see here that 3 months from now, you're going to have a huge increase of energy. So group number 2, if you're feeling just a little bit down, if you're feeling like, you know, you're just like a little bit worn off, it's like you have to drag yourself like to everywhere. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling a little bit like that lately, like so tired. And I'm seeing here for a lot of you guys, this is going to change within these upcoming months. They're going to be like a huge burst of energy. You guys are going to feel completely alive again, as if you have just, you know, drank the most powerful energy drink ever and are just ready to just move on the next adventures that are coming up. Next up, we have here the super moon. So I'm seeing here, we have here harness your power, embrace the light, and energize. So I'm seeing here definitely you guys are also going to be standing more firm, more powerful, feeling more independent than ever. So there's going to be a huge growth here within you guys are where you're going to stand up for yourself, maybe speak out more, your thoughts, your mind. You guys are going to stand more in your light and just realizing maybe what have been draining your energy, because sometimes it takes us time to kind of like investigate what's going on in our life. And I can see here that you guys will be noticing what is actually draining your energy and getting rid of that, standing firm in your own power and saying like, I'm not accepting that anymore. I'm going to change this attitude about myself or whatever situationship it is in my life to just get my energy back. Next up, we have here the last quarter, leave the past behind and look straight ahead, positivity. So what I telling you guys, I'm seeing here that there's going to be a huge shift within your energy. It's like you guys are going to realize within 3 months from now, like, I'm not going to take any BS anymore. I'm done with it. If people are trying to drain my energy, take that away from me. I'm going to set healthy boundaries and just cut people out of my life, and I'm not going to look back. So I'm talking here if you guys are dealing with exes, if you guys are dealing with, you know, negative family members, a co-worker, it doesn't matter. I'm just seeing here that you guys are fed up with that and are just saying, you know, it no longer works for me. So I'm going to completely shift my life and also shift my attitude, and I'm not looking back. I'm seeing here drastic changes within these upcoming 3 months. You guys are kind of like, no more BS, no more BS. We have here the thinking man, and I'm seeing here that you guys are realizing slowly within these 3 months how you guys can use your own energy to get more beneficial results for yourself. You guys are realizing that all of these people who are bringing toxic energy are actually not, you know, bringing in anything into your life. You get like what I'm meaning? It's not adding up. So I'm seeing here that you guys are going to find ways of where you guys are finally focusing on yourself and also how you can grow more, whether that is financially. But I'm seeing here you guys are getting the way. You guys are going to get like the hang of it. For a change here, you guys are going to think a little bit more about yourself than all the other people. Also, we have here the second chakra here, Archangel Ariel. So I'm seeing here within the card of Archangel Ariel here that you're also going to focus a lot more, as I said, upon yourself, but also how to express yourself. I'm seeing here also an influx of creative energy. So because you guys are getting more fiery, more passionate, more energetic in these upcoming months. I'm feeling like you guys will have great new opportunities, ideas on how you guys can create like a whole vibe or a whole, you know, I don't know, like project that really suits you guys, like something that's definitely is going to work for you guys and not anyone else. Also guys, this thinking man could also mean that some of you guys will meet someone new in your life, and that might stir up, you know, some intimacy, some beautiful things happening up for some of you guys. So definitely something that I'm also getting here within these cards. Then we have here the card of a Metroton. So I'm seeing here you guys are reflecting a lot also in the upcoming 3 months. You guys are reviewing your life, reviewing your past, like what can I change and what lessons have I learned from these people just getting in my energy, just like, you know, doing the things that I wasn't happy and wasn't comfortable with. So I'm definitely seeing here you guys are diving also within to see where your passion lies and what means the world to you guys, so you guys can start focusing upon your own goals, creating your own goals. Oh my god. And it's like so beautiful to have here the card of walking away, because that is exactly what you guys will be doing throughout these couple of months. You guys will be walking away from things that don't benefit you guys, that you guys are just like, I've been there, done that, and not doing this. As I said, like from the beginning, you guys are done with any BS. So it could also be that some of you guys will walk out of a relationship that no longer suits you guys. Next up here, we have the Five of Swords. So I'm seeing here that for some of you guys, it will mean that you have to deal with certain disappointment and certain losses, but also realizing that those losses are, you know, the best thing that are happening for you, even though if it might seem like, you know, it isn't, or it might feel very, you know, sad or heartbreaking to move on, to walk away from certain people. I'm seeing here that within these 3 months, you're definitely realizing that it's just enough, like enough is enough. I'm ready to walk away, even though it hurts. I know right now that I need to put myself first above anyone else, because this is kind of like ruining my life. This is ruining me. So whatever this means to you guys, it could be a relationship, it could also be a work, it could also be any situationship that you guys are in. It's just like you guys are realizing enough is enough. And we have the Three of Swords, which definitely talks about that heartbreak. And I could not like say anything else, then this could definitely mean that you guys will be walking away from a certain situationship, a relationship that just isn't the right one for you. You guys are just like so fed up with someone just treating you badly, or just, you know, taking all of your energy, and you are taking all the BS, and now it's like, you know, done. I'm done. Like you had so many chances, you had like your way, and now even though it hurts, even though I love you, even though I care for you, I'm no longer I'm putting up with this. I'm just like done with it. Okay? Next up here, we have the Eight of Swords. So I'm seeing here, before you guys make this decision, you guys will feel a little bit trapped. You guys will feel like maybe there is no way out. If I make this decision, it will, you know, affect me greatly. Am I ready for that? Am I ready to lose this person, or am I ready to let this situation go? It's not going to be an easy one for you guys, but remember that the Eight of Swords is all about things that are in your mind, so your own fear. Now guys, don't let fear be your compass, but you're definitely going to have those emotions making these tough decisions within these upcoming months, but know that being kind to yourself might open new doors within the future for you. Next up here, we have the Moon, which I'm getting here that you really need to trust your intuition throughout this process, and do not get caught up in certain illusions, like, you know, making it better than it is, or talking someone to be good or to be nice, because everyone sometimes have like those good moments, or every situation has like their ups. But if you have like a lot more down through a very long time, or it's making you feel really bad or low in energy, it's time for you to cut those cords, group number 2. So next up, we have here the Justice card, and I'm seeing here that you'll definitely do in the end what's good for you, what's right for you. And if there is a situation here from which is like a third-party situation where there are more people involved, and as I said, like this doesn't always have to be about relationship, but it definitely looks a little bit that way. But if it's not, guys, keep in mind that the reality, the truth of this situation will arise. So if someone is trying to be shady, that is all going to appear within the next 3 months. I'm seeing here you guys are getting justice, so you guys know what's happening and the truth is coming out, whether someone likes it or not. But yeah, you guys are going to deal with the truth and definitely are going to confront this person with the truth. Also, we have here the Sacred Temple, in which I feel, guys, that it's going to be really important for you guys to create a place where you guys can retreat and just like, go back without having like a lot of people influencing your energy, as you are going to go through a very emotional time before you see maybe that energy, your energy level go up. Okay, so make sure you have that time to, or a place to retreat and just calm your mind down. Next up here, we have a milestone, and I'm seeing here that within this, guys, a milestone will be reached within maybe this whole situation. You'll finally be able to take that step that you have waited for, and you're going to feel damn proud of it, even though it's going to be a really hard step to whatever change this situation. It is going to happen for you guys, and you guys are going to feel pretty accomplished. And I'm getting here a mixed feeling of sad emotions but also happiness. So yeah, it's kind of like a bittersweet milestone. It's going to be a bittersweet milestone for a lot of you guys, because if there is sadness around this situation and you have to overcome it, it's like a tough journey for a lot of you guys. Also here, we're going to face a huge transformation, as we're already talking about like these transformations within your life. It's definitely letting go of people, definitely changing who you are and becoming more independent, speaking out your mind, setting healthy boundaries within the upcoming months, which is definitely talking about that transformation, that butterfly coming out. If you're feeling a little bit repressed right now with everything that's going on, or someone trying to dominate your energy, that is all going to change within the upcoming months. So last up, I want to get the last oracle cards for you guys to see what else we're having. We have here Tune Into You Inner Peace, which is so beautiful in correlation with this with this sacred temple. So we not only have like a temple, a place where we feel good and just, you know, calm, but you also have your inner peace. So whatever situation is escalating around you or becoming a little bit too much drama, just retreat within that safe spot and, you know, go back to yourself and say, I'm going to say graceful within this situation. It's not going to get me. I'm not going to lower myself to that drama around me. Next up here, we have perform a random act of kindness. So even though, you know, a lot might be happening within your life, group number 2, it's really important to still be kind to the people around you. So it might be that you will do a random act of kindness towards someone that really deserves it. And I feel here that you will definitely make that person's day within these upcoming 3 months. Next up, we have here going back to the nature and reconnect with your hippie roots. So I'm seeing here to get your peace of mind, to get your calmness, you're going to seek out the nature to just be yourself. I'm seeing here a lot maybe of long walks or, you know, sports outside, or also here traveling, whatever resonates with you, group number 2. But I'm definitely seeing here time away to clear out your thoughts. Next up, we have here surround yourself with your soul tribe. As we're seeing here, group number 2, you are going to get through a really difficult time, some heartbreaks and some ups and downs. So know that you have beautiful friends and family around you, or you have a tribe around you. And it doesn't matter if that tribe is small or huge, you have that. And when you're feeling like this, it's really good to surround yourself with people who have those same intentions to lift your energy up, to get you more energized so you can go through all of these events within the upcoming 3 months. So last up, I'm going to roll out the dice to see who we might be talking about, group number 2. So we have here Taurus and Capricorn. Next up, we have Cancer and Scorpio. And lastly, we have Scorpio again, and we have Aries. So group number 2, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, group number 3. So here because you're drawn to the Goddess Oracle card deck and this beautiful crystal on top. So let's hop into your reading to see where you're going to stand within 3 months, what is going to happen within your love and career and finances. So I'm really curious for you, group number 3, super excited for this reading. So let's get some cards for you. So first up, we have here Salvation. Number 3, within this card of Salvation, I can definitely see here that you are going to kind of like confront yourself, holding a mirror towards yourself within these upcoming 3 months. And with that, I'm seeing that it might be that you have some thinking patterns, some toxic thinking patterns that you have been creating over a period of time right now that are standing within your way. And I'm seeing here that within the upcoming 3 months, you're finally going to face the dark side of yourself, your shadow side. And it doesn't have to be like, ooh, negative or anything like that, but definitely just facing maybe that you have created some negative pattern. Now, this could be as simple as an eating habit that just has become really comfortable to you, or a negative thought about, you know, your manifestation or things that you're trying to do or accomplish within your life, and you're just not allowing the stream to flow, but you're working against that by just having maybe a negative mindset about it. And I'm seeing that you are going to face all of those little bitty patterns because you are just realizing how much they are influencing your life. Next up here, we have a radical acceptance, which is so beautiful, guys, to have with this card of Salvation, because it's also kind of like realizing that we need to accept and be willing to accept whatever is coming instead of trying to influence it or create a negative patterns around it. You are going to accept all of maybe these shadow sides and also changing and transforming yourself and creating healthy patterns for yourself within these upcoming months. So there's definitely a huge radical change coming up within these upcoming months. Next up here, we have a wise leadership. So I'm seeing here that you'll also be rolled into a position of where you have to lead. Now, whether that is an actual job position or a situationship where you have to take the leadership role, where you have to stand up for your truth, but also with yourself. Being hard to yourself sometimes by saying, okay, this is toxic and I'm strong enough to let go of all of these toxic behaviors. So whichever applies to you, group number 3, that is something that I'm seeing coming up within these upcoming months. And also just I'm seeing like this lion, I'm getting this lion vibration. So definitely a power coming up within you that you're going to realize that you have the power to change. So maybe you have been complaining that, you know, it isn't working, or if you're talking about health, that you're not losing the weight, but you're still eating unhealthy or something like that. Now within these upcoming months, you're realizing like, oh no, dang, you know, I have to change my mindset. And when I do that, however it's going to work, but I am changing my mindset. I'm making like that first move. Next up here, we have stillness. And with this stillness, I'm seeing that this is a time for you that's going to be more of a pause and reflecting and changing and transforming, instead of maybe taking action. Instead of actually creating stuff, you're now healing stuff. So that might seem a little bit to you as you're standing still, if you might feel that you are standing still, but keep in mind that there is still a lot whole process going like behind the scene or maybe internally within you. So even if you might experience a period of a pause or a period where you feel like nothing much is happening, there's a whole lot happening for you. Next up here we have communion. Now within communion, I am seeing, guys, that for a lot of you guys it means that you guys have to realize that stubbornness is not going to help you throughout this process, because I can see here a little bit of a stubbornness. Maybe you guys are the ones that kind of like, maybe if you're trying to manifest something and you have like in your mind, oh, it needs to manifest like that way, or if I want to get like a financial windfall, the only way I can get it is throughout my work. Or you guys have really specific thoughts maybe on how things need to happen or how you want things. So I'm seeing here a little bit of a stubborn energy here coming through. And as you're facing yourself, you're also facing like this ego side of yourself. And I feel like some of the days or during this month, you'll kind of like feel just like stuck, like you're just like so much confronted with your stubbornness that is going to be like a whole lot of work for you guys to let go of certain patterns or transform certain patterns. But you're definitely going to work through it, but it's going to cause you and it's going to cost you a lot, and also for you guys to just be honest about certain things, even though you guys want things differently. I'm just like feeling like a huge stubborn energy within this group. But we also have here the Six of Wands, which shows me that aside from these inner temptation or inner struggles, you guys will experience a lot of success, because you guys are trying to get like maybe a new type of perspective in life, and how you perceive things, how you do things, how you handle situations, because you're diving deep and because you're creating like a whole new playground for yourself. You're going to experience a lot of success and victory. And I'm also seeing here that a lot of you guys will experience like happiness because you guys are transforming yourself, or because you guys are confronting your shadow side. Also, we have here the Temperance card, which is beautiful with the card of stillness, because for me it talks about that this month, these 3 months might seem like it's taking forever, or maybe this process seems like it's going to take forever. Know that it's not. But if you guys, it's like how you guys want to proceed it, because if you guys are stubborn, then yes, you need to repeat certain circles over and over again till you kind of like accept it, and then it's like, okay, you know, I'm ready to heal. But it might feel as if it's a slow process, but know that there is a lot of things happening. So don't get like a lot of, you know, frustrated with yourself or disappointed if you don't see things like happen like really fast as if you wanted to. Group number 3, as I can see here, I almost see here like a earthy or fiery energy. Might be that you guys are very goal oriented. We're also seeing here the 9 of Cups. I'm seeing here that you guys are seeking so much to accomplish this, you know, overall emotional abundance, emotional happiness throughout these couple of months. And of course, that is the reason that you guys are shifting this whole energy, that you guys are confronting yourself, you know, holding up the mirror. There's only one reason, and that's because you guys want to grow, want to get better, want to feel good about yourself. And I'm seeing that that is going to, you know, be reached. You guys are going to be so much more in a place where you guys feel happy about yourself. I'm feeling overall like yourself, just being content with yourself. That self-love is definitely going to grow throughout these couple of months. I'm also seeing here a King of Wands, and with this King of Wands, guys, you guys are getting so much to empower, but I'm also here seeing that ego side of you guys trying to dominate certain situations. So be careful a little bit with that. Do not become too stubborn. And for some people, I'm also seeing here this King of Wands coming into your life and bringing this fiery energy within your life. So we could definitely be talking about the Leo, Aries, or Sag that is going to come up in these next upcoming months for you guys. So let's see what we have. Next up, we have here confidence, personal growth, and be open to receive. So, I mean, it couldn't be more in line with the messages that we were just talking about. So yes, you're going to stand up for yourself, but in a positive way, but also stand up to yourself. Like, you know, it's enough right now, and I want to change. I want to confront myself. I want to transform. I want to grow. And that is the personal growth that we're talking about, becoming more confident and more loving towards yourself. Because when you change those patterns, you're not being hard upon yourself. You're being actually really kind to yourself, because you're shifting those patterns that are causing you to feel as if you are not worthy of things into just, you know, more powerful, more confident, and more secure about yourself. Next up here, we have disseminating. So we have here definitely that you're going to reflect a lot during these months, contemplation on self and going inwards. So we already knew that, because this is all a process of going inwards. You have to go inwards to see what is happening, and you know what that shadow side is of yours, to confront your ego. So I'm definitely seeing your eagerness to change, to really change drastically. We also have here the water element, which is talking about the determination, the self-sufficient ebb and flow. Okay, so I was just kind of like talking about it in this card coming up. We also have here the Pisces sign. So yeah, I'm seeing here definitely you guys are very determined to make a huge shift within your energy, a huge shift with it. If you guys have like any goals that you guys are trying to reach, whether that is losing weight, whether that is you know, creating your own space or starting your own business, could be literally anything, but that is making you so determined to change whatever needs changing right now, that you guys are making this huge and like almost like 180 degrees shift of, you know, just being totally within yourself and within your thoughts and being stubborn, and then shifting into this more open-minded person that faces situation and that accepts certain things. Wow, amazing. Next up, we have the moon is void. We have emotional reset, solitude, and pause. So we have like stillness. We also have the temperance card. So definitely this message is kind of like all coming together as we move further in your reading, group number 3. So it's absolutely beautiful. You're going to get that emotional reset, like whatever you need to calm your mind down. So we have here the 7 of coins. So within this, I'm seeing that you're going to work really, really hard on yourself, and you might not see, as I said, like right away all the fruits of your labor. You might feel like, oh my god, I'm putting like a lot of time into it, why am I not seeing the change? You might get really frustrated about it, but know that it is changing. It's only changing slower than you thought, but it is definitely changing. There is something good coming up for you. Next up here, we have the here the Ace of Swords, which is telling me that you guys will also get like to speak out your mind into a creative endeavor or into some type of new endeavor where you guys will feel like more free. I'm seeing here also maybe something with social media, so take that as it resonates with you guys. Maybe you guys have a project of, you know, that involves social media or anything like that. We also have here the Knight of Swords. So I'm also seeing here that some of you guys will experience some stress during these upcoming months, especially when you guys are getting frustrated and there are things that you guys want to accomplish. There are opportunities that you guys want to grab, but still it's moving slow. You guys are not seeing things happening, that you guys might feel a whole lot of stress coming, and that it might keep you up at night. But be sure to get enough sleep and to have like a good nighttime routine. Do not just lay in your bed at night and just watch your phone. Turn that off. Get rid of social media when you're trying to sleep, guys. I'm seeing here this pattern, and it's also influencing how you feel. So if you guys are watching a lot maybe of manifestation videos or videos on how you should do things, and you're expecting that to happen exactly the same way as it's happening for other people, it's not. make sure that you're keeping your mind open for your possibilities that is coming your way. Do not try to force the universe into a certain direction for you. It's not going to work. We also have here the Knight of Swords. So we're having here someone, yeah guys, you're going to, maybe you are educating yourself a lot on certain topics, you want to learn certain things, but I'm also seeing here a little bit of an obsessiveness about a certain topic. So guys, moderation here is the key throughout these upcoming 3 months. Don't beat yourself up for everything that is happening, okay? So next up, I just want to get a few more cards for you guys. Stop judging and start loving, guys. So you guys might be realizing within these upcoming 3 months that you guys have been judging a lot of people, and that it's easy to look at what other people have or to judge other people based upon their appearance, their looks. I mean, looks are appearances, but okay, what they have and so forth. But as I'm seeing here, you guys are confronting yourself, and also you guys are learning to not to judge people, not to judge opportunities that it might come as they come. So acceptance is the key here for you guys within the upcoming 3 months. Also guys, you guys are stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new. As we also saw here with the Ace of Swords, there are some new opportunities coming for you guys. So yeah, you guys are radically changing throughout this month. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And next up, we have your align your intention with your actions. So beautiful group number 3, make sure that your actions come from the heart, that you're not only focusing upon what you want, or you know, you're driving someone to do something that they don't feel comfortable with. So be careful with that in the upcoming 3 months. So lastly, I just want to roll out the dice for you guys to see what we might be dealing with. We have Taurus and Scorpio for you within these upcoming 3 months. We have Aquarius and Capricorn. And lastly, we have Libra and Leo. So group number 3, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, group number 4. So you're because you're drawn to this beautiful moon crystal ball. So let's hop into your reading to see where you'll be standing within 3 months from now, and what type of changes you have been going through within your love, career, and finances. So let's see what we're going to have for you. So first up here, we have a passion and we have a refinement. So I'm seeing here that within the upcoming months, group number 4, you will get far more passionate about the things that you are involved in. So whether this being creative with any type of endeavor, or just diving passionately into some hobbies, or just, you know, joining something that you feel the spark and feel inspired about, you finally do something that really makes you happy, that really gets you going, that really drives you. And I'm seeing here that it involves the refinement of certain craftsmanship. So whether this certain skills you might have and that you're so passionate of perfecting, that is going to be something that is going to be your focus within the upcoming 3 months, and you are going to refine those craftsmen. Next up, we have here attraction. So I'm also seeing that you are going to attract a lot of abundance within your life in the upcoming months. But I'm also seeing here, aside from that, a person that you might feel attracted to. So that might be someone new, that might be a partnership, that might be like something that gets you exciting, gets you going, or also someone who has like-minded thoughts and like-minded experience that will get you attracted to certain new adventures and skill within these upcoming months. Next up here, we have protections. I'm seeing here that group number 4, you'll be protecting so much more of your free time, of this hobby, of whatever you're trying to accomplish here, you're definitely setting boundaries, so no one, but I mean literally no one, can come between you and this new passion and this new thing that you have within your life. This situation is just like making you so happy, and you don't want anyone to ruin it, and you're definitely being very protective of that. Also, I'm seeing here that you're overall very protective. It could be that someone cares for you very, very much and is always looking for you, and I feel like they might try to reach out to you within these upcoming 3 months, and yeah, to share some messages with you. Next up here, we have stay away from drama. So I'm getting here that group number 4, you'll be staying, you know, just like 10 miles away from dramas. It's like you are definitely seeking something that is good for you, and you just don't want anyone to ruin it. So you're setting your boundaries and you're saying like, no, if you guys want drama, I'm just going to have like a whole lot of fun with myself and this new thing that I've got going. I'm just not into it. I'm just not down for it. So you guys are definitely taking time away. But also I'm feeling for some of you guys, it might just be that you guys will pull just a little bit down from being with your friends and just becoming a little bit more isolated. Not that it's like something bad, but I'm feeling like you guys want a little bit more time to yourself than before. Also, we have here removing limiting labels that you're wearing, and I'm seeing here because you're getting rid or staying away from dramas, you're also letting go of the limiting labels that you have for yourself. So if you have like those mindset of where you feel like you're not enough, you know, you're lacking something, you can do something, you're not intelligent, you're weak, and so forth, you're removing everything because you are taking so much more care for yourself and just being good to yourself. And it's going to feel good for you just taking care of yourself, taking care of your own needs, instead of, you know, making other people's dramas yours. So yeah, that is going to be a huge shift. Next up here, we have turn criticism into kindness. So definitely the focus here for you in this upcoming 3 months is shifting towards a more positive energy towards yourself. So if you are someone who, you know, allowed people to criticize you and allow that criticism to influence your mood or who you were, that is definitely going to change throughout these upcoming months. You're going to realize that you're pretty happy with who you are, and if people are talking about you, if they have like something to say, it just says more about them than it says about you. So you're learning that, you know, you don't have to worry about what they're saying. It's like, it's not changing who you are. It's okay to be who you are, and you are amazing the way you are. And that is something that you're going to realize more and more throughout these upcoming 3 months. You're going to trust your intuition more and more as you learn to love yourself more and more. You realize that your intuition is the key here when it's kind of like nagging and saying, you know, this person doesn't mean well, or, you know, you shouldn't go to this or that. You're learning to trust that intuition more, and so also becoming more confident in the upcoming months. Next up, we have here commit to self-care rituals. So I'm seeing here group number 3 that you will commit into doing good things for yourself, whether it is going to a spa, drawing a bath for yourself, putting up a mask, you know, whatever works for you, whether it is like going to a barber, just like doing your hair, I don't know, like paint your nails, whatever works for you, that is what you're committing yourself to do. Because, you know, guys, there's always going to be people who are going to bring negative energy into your life, and if you live by all of those beliefs and saying, you're never going to enjoy yourself, you're never going to be able to just relax. And you're learning that, group number 4, you're learning that it's not worthy of giving people that time and space in your life. Next up, we have here that you are perfectly beautiful. I mean, of all those cards come, like these are coming perfectly together for you, group number 4. So definitely here we're seeing that you are being content the way you are, whether it is being fuller, whether it is being dark skin, light skin, Asian, African, I mean Mexican, I don't care. Like, you are just enjoying just you and committing to loving yourself more and more each and every day in the upcoming 3 months. You are becoming so much more comfortable, and for some of you guys this will lead to a huge glow up, because the more you accept yourself, the more kind you become to yourself, and the more you'll see maybe that the goals that you had are easier to accomplish when you love yourself, instead of depriving yourself from certain things or being too strict for yourself and just, you know, not letting yourself or your body just enjoy life. Next up here we have the 6 of Wands, and within the 6 of Wands I'm seeing here that at the end of these 3 months you will definitely have been so much successful with so many things that you have right now in your mind. In this whole process you'll feel a sense of victory. Definitely guys, there are going to be beautiful things coming up. You're going to experience a lot of successes. I'm seeing here, as I said, like glow ups for some of you guys. So yeah, if there was like a goal but because of your mindset you weren't able to accomplish it, that is all going to change, because you now have a positive mindset about yourself. We also have here the 3 of Wands. I'm seeing here that you are able to focus more on the things that you want, the things that makes you happy, that makes you passionate, that you are slowly not looking back but focusing more on what your heart desires and where you want to move towards. And yeah, that is really helping, really making you feel excited again about life and the things that you want to do. Next up here we have the 5 of Wands, and within this 5 of Wands I'm definitely seeing here that not all the people are going to be happy with this, because there are people, whether it is your family, group number 4, they have something to say. They always going to have like something to say. So I'm feeling like you guys will butt heads a lot with family, but learn that they're not going to change, that you are the one who is slowly changing and leaving those behind. Next up here we have the 4 of Coins and we have the 8 of Swords. So we have here that during this period of time it might be that you'll become a little bit overprotected about the things that matters to you the most. So I'm seeing here that that might become a little bit toxic to yourself, that you want to hold on to certain material things that you feel as if they make you who you are, they make maybe your appearance who you are. So I'm seeing here slowly within the upcoming months you'll learn that materialism is not everything, and that you'll learn to let go of certain material aspects of your life, that they are not the things that make you. And this is because maybe your family or your culture just expects certain things from you, and this is a bad habit or a toxic habit that you've just accumulated over the years, and now you're just trying to let it go and find a way to loosen up again. Next up here we have the 8 of Swords, and I can see here that even with everything good that is happening, there's still something inside of you that is fearful about the people's opinions or what they think about you, or you know how they will feel when you go through this transformation and start being who you are. So I'm seeing here group number 4, even though if that fear is, you know, something that's not going to go away, still proceed throughout this process, and you'll slowly, you know, see that it doesn't change any situation, that people are still going to think the way that they do, but that you are the one who is becoming more and more happy. Next up here we have here the True Love card, which for a huge part I can feel here that you guys will learn to love yourself more, and that is turning into a beautiful relationship with yourself. For some of you guys it might be that because you are changing, your energy is changing, you're also going to attract someone new into your life that actually meets that energy that you guys have been wanting for a while now. But yeah, I can, this is like literally a smile coming up my face now, so yeah. Look at this, victorious, because we already had like the Six of Wands, and with this happy success coming up, you guys are thriving. You guys are going to thrive, and you guys will be thriving within 3 months from now. You will experience success on so many levels in your life. I'm not just seeing like one, but I'm seeing multiple areas in your life which are turning into becoming more successful because your energy has shifted. You're becoming more independent. You're having a different mindset as you're approaching new things, and that is creating new outcomes for you guys. Next up here, we have great gratitude. So of course, I'm seeing here that you guys are still being very, very grateful for all of the things that you are having, or that those things that are coming out within the upcoming 3 months, that you guys are being happy about it, but also so remind yourself that you need to be grateful, really grateful about that, and also stay humble. Do not become overconfident with everything that's going on, because there are beautiful things coming your way. When something finally kind of like happens and get the ball like rolling, it feels like the whole puzzle is completing. But you know, stay grounded, guys, stay grounded. Next up, I'm going to roll out the dice for you guys to see what type of energy we want to be getting for you guys. So we have here the Taurus and the Gemini in the upcoming 3 months. We have again Taurus and a Leo. And last up, we have here the Sag and Cancer. So group number 4, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!